Hello, in this video we will be answering how many integers between 200 and 500 inclusive are divisible by 4 or 6. The first thing we're going to do is find the multiples of 4 in this range from 200 to 500. To find the first multiple of 4, we have to take and divide 200 by 4. And to find the last multiple of 4 within this range, we have to divide 500 by 4. So let's go ahead and do that. Take 200 divided by 4. That's equal to 50. And our first multiple is 4 times 50. And then we're going to take 500 divided by 4. This is equal to 125. And our last multiple in this range is 4 times 125. But now what we need to do is determine how many total multiples of 4 there are in this range. We can do that by using a formula, largest number minus smallest number plus 1. 125 minus 50 plus 1 equals 76. There are 76 multiples of 4 in this range. Now we're going to do the same for 6. Take 200 divided by 6. This is approximately 33.33. And we're taking the first multiple will be 6 times, but it's not going to be 6 times 33.33. That's not a whole number. It has to be a whole number. In this case, what we need to do is round up to the next whole number, which is 34. So 204 is the answer here, which is also the smallest multiple of 6 that's greater than or equal to 200, which is why it's used as the first valid multiple of 6 within the range of 200 to 500. We're going to do the same thing with 500 divided by 6. And this is approximately 83.33. Six times. In this case, be careful with this one. We have to actually take 83.33 and round down. And so that becomes a whole number of 83. Now, this is the last valid multiple in this range, and that is 498. Because notice 498 is less than or equal to 500. We have to consider how many multiples of 6 there are in this range. We're going to take the largest number minus the smallest number, 83, minus 34, plus 1, and that's equal to 50. There are 50 multiples of 6 in this range. But now we have to be careful here. We need to consider any overlapping because we sure do not want to double count and come up with an inaccurate answer here. What we need to do is find the multiples of 4 and 6. The least common multiple of 4 and 6 is 12. What we need to do here, though, is find the first multiple of 12 within this range. We're going to do the same thing by taking 200 and dividing it by 12. Because our ultimate goal is to remove any multiples that do not belong. 200 divided by 12. And this is approximately 16.67. We are going to round up. So that our first multiple here is 12 times 17, which gives us a product of 204. Next, we're taking 500 divided by 12, and this is approximately 41.67. And the last multiple in this range is 12 times 41. Remember, we're rounding 41.67 down to the whole number. Now this gives us 492. Notice 492 also falls within this range because it's less than or equal to 500. Now let's go ahead and do what we've done above. Use that formula to take the largest number minus the smallest number plus 1. And that's 41 minus 17 plus 1. And that's 25. Remember, we're removing 25 multiples of 12. So that way we're avoiding any double counting or overlapping. Let's do the calculation here. We have 76. That's 76 multiples of 4 plus 50 multiples of 6 minus 25 multiples of 12. And that gives us 101. We've just answered the question, how many integers between 200 and 500 inclusive are divisible by 4 or 6? And the answer is 101. Thanks for watching. I hope it was helpful.